Hello, hello. How everybody doing? Trying to wait till some more people come on. I'm hearing some people like my take on my discussion with the Latruth. And you know me, it's all about being honest. I'm going to be honest with everything I say. It's all about being real and honest, and that's what it's all about when it comes to me. So I feel if some people want to hear my take when it comes to what's going on with the truth, I'm here to give it. Remember to hit the like button, share, comment. Definitely leave a comment. Put your comment in. And I'm trying to find the phone number to my phone. And I want people to comment. Hold on. Let me try to find. I'm going to give you the phone number. This one, we're going to engage tonight. It's Friday. It's Friday night. We're going to engage. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Put this phone number down. If you got your pen and pencil, put this phone number down. 727 641 3076. Put that phone number down. 727 641 3076. That is the phone right here. If you all have any comments, anything that you want to say, feel free to call this phone. I'm going to put it on speaker. I'm going to delete your phone number. And if you know that you can delete your own phone number by hitting star 69, whatever that is, delete your phone number and call my number. Know that I'm not one of those channels who do that crazy stuff like docs and keeping people number and doing some stupid stuff. Guarantee you, if you call this number tonight and you have your comment about the truth, state your comment. If you don't get too disrespectful, you can say whatever you want. So call this number, because it's a lot of people on these YouTube channels that do not have a channel. They do not have a channel, and they want to say what they want to say, but they can't because people choose not to have a channel. But if you dial this number, I will put you on speaker and you will be on my live. You don't have to give your name. You don't have to give anything. So call this number and tell me what you want to say, what your opinion is about the truth. Because I know a lot of people don't have a channel. A lot of people on these who come and watch all these reaction channels, they come on our pages because it's something about our page that they like. It's something about our page that they like. And if it's something about my page that you like, first hit the subscribe button. Wink, wink. Hit the subscribe button. Share, like, and definitely leave your comments. Like, I see people in the comment right now, but nobody said hey to you, girl, and nobody put no wave of a hand for you, girl. Put a hi in your channel. Put a hi in here, because I'm looking up here right now and I see that people is in my chat. Don't be afraid to put hi, hello. Don't be afraid. Dad, that's what I'm talking about. Rebecca, that's what I'm talking about. That's all you have to do in my chat. You're gonna see that I'm cool, calm, and collected. I got to get to know my audience. So, like I said, I'm going to definitely talk about the situation. But whoever come in my chat, please know that this channel here is not a negative channel. Yes, I am. And so you should subscribe to that channel too. It's Kathy. I probably have to change it, but I'll let y'all know tomorrow what that channel going to be, because I'm trying to grow my Facebook channel. But right now I'm on YouTube. Been on YouTube for a while. So right now what I want is for somebody who is not afraid to call that number that I gave, because I want y'all to have y'all input. I don't mind giving my opinion, because obviously this is my channel and I'm definitely going to give my opinion. But it's some people who don't have a channel who want to voice their opinion. You can voice your opinion on my channel long as it's not disrespectful. Long as not this. What is your number? Okay, here we go. I gotta find it because this my phone is my YouTube phone. I don't give the phone that I'm looking at. That's my phone. I don't give that phone number out, but I'm gonna give this one out. And I just want y'all. I just want people to engage in my videos that I do. I want people to engage by calling this number, and I'm hitting the speaker for you all can talk. Cause some people don't want a channel because they don't got time for drama. They don't want nobody doxing them. You know, so they was like, you know what? I want a channel, but it's too much going on. So the number, I should have pinned it, but I don't even know how to do all that pinning. So I'm going to give you the number. The number to this cell phone right here is 727-641-3076. That's 727-641-3076. And when you call the number, and this is about what's going on with the Latruths. You are free to give your opinion on this channel here, long as you don't be disrespectful. I'm telling you, me, I'm not with all that disrespect. You know, some people have the opinion about the wife. Don't do the disrespect, man. Do that on somebody else's page. As they say, do it somewhere else. Don't do it. Don't do it over here. I don't want the negativity. Oh, say it again. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you a little time. 727, the area code, 727 641 641 3076 3076. 727-641-3076. So like I said, if you do your comments, say what you have to say about this couple. Be honest. Always know that your name is not going to be sent out nowhere. Your phone number is not going to. That's it. Thank you for pinning that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So whoever want to call that number, call the number. Give your opinion of what you think about this soap opera. Give your opinion. With this channel, I want people to be able to engage. Because there's some people say, I don't want no channel. I don't got time for what all these other channels going through. I get it. So now you are going to be heard on my channel. You're going to give your opinion on my channel. And you get to voice what you have to say. But you got to realize, I want everybody to know that on this channel, I'm not going to just be talking about what's going on with the Latruths. I got other things. I am multi-talented, I just talk about everything. I can be talking about God one minute. The next minute I can be saying, hey, I'm finna go get me a brown and put some Coke in it, Coca-Cola in it. So listen, my channel is diverse. My channel is honest. So anybody who look at that channel, get that number and call that number. And talk about whatever you think that people need to hear. Speak on it. But as long as you're not disrespecting her, and long as you're not disrespecting him, the husband or the wife. I don't want that. Say your opinion. Say what you got to say. But like I was saying before I came on, I want to talk about what I think need to be discussed in the lie detector test. In the lie detector test, let me tell you. And like I say, I'm that channel who spoke on Ayana Fix My Life, because I believe that's what they need. Because when somebody puts something out about anybody that's not negative, that person have to prove what they said. So when I say the lie detector test, and I said in the beginning that both of them should do it, at the end of the day, I believe it's only your girl should do the lie detector test, because she put that out there. So when somebody puts something out there, they have to prove it. They have to prove it. Just like if I said something about anybody. If I said about anything to destroy somebody's character, and they had to say, hey, she defamed my character, I have to prove what I said. So she have to prove what she said, that he did this to her. Do anybody agree with that? Do anybody agree with that? Because I see people in my chat. With the chat, guys, do not be afraid to engage. Don't be afraid to engage. Because I don't mind doing the talking, but let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying and give your opinion. Don't be afraid to give your opinion. Don't be afraid to be on the speaker. Nobody's not going to know who you are. Nobody's not going to be know who you are. There you go. Hello?
Hey, let me turn my phone down. Let me turn my volume down.
Okay. And you don't have to give your name if you don't want to. That's
Okay, I'm
fine.
not going to give my name because
Okay.
some stuff I say I don't want nobody to know. But anyways, I've been, I started following Latruths. I think maybe him and Brianna had probably just gotten married. But getting to the story, okay, I don't really think that she should have put it on social media because, when people put stuff like that on social media, everybody just go and give their opinion, and they don't really know what's going on with the person. So I feel like she shouldn't have even put it on social media because he's very soft spoken, and that part of his life was very personal and private. So that was something that he stated in the beginning that he didn't want
I agree.
on social media. And me being an older woman as I am, I wouldn't, if I could have, I've heard people saying that, some of the older people's on social media was like just boosting it up and, going in on her, going in on him. Her supporters was just going in on him. And being an older woman I am, this is what I would have told her. I would have told her that first video you did, that should have been your last one, and you needed to have taken that one down because of the simple fact is that your husband is your husband.
Exactly.
You want to save your marriage, and you don't want to do anything to hurt this person. And whatever went on in your house was in your house between you and your husband. It was not for the whole wide world to know and to see and to judge anybody on. So it's like, I see these people's, on there and they be talking and stuff. And even it was something came up and I did a comment. And this lady actually went in on me, and I'm going to tell you
In a negative
exactly
way?
what this lady went in on me because I commented what I said was what I'm basically saying now, that was personal and it shouldn't have been on social media. And this lady really was messaging me until I told her, I'm like, now if you think that I'm finna sit up here and go back and forth with you on somebody else's business, I don't know them, I don't know you, you don't know me. I was just doing a comment, basing my feelings and what I felt like I wanted to say, doing my comment. And I'm like, you're not going to sit up here and think that I'm finna go back and forth with you with somebody else's business. Because really, to be honest with you, lady, I don't know who you are. But it's really not anybody's business
Yeah,
except
you're
for
right.
theirs. Because it's like her father, which he stated a time or two that he didn't want to be on, social media. So that's probably why he doesn't, nobody hears from him.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he made it clear to her that he does not want to be on there. And like when she did those pranks on him, and she had her dad on social media,
The queen
he
of
didn't like
pranks.
that because he told her, yeah, she did a couple of pranks on him, like somebody had taken his car, pranking him, and he didn't want to be on there.
Yeah.
So it's like me being an older woman. If I could have talked to her like I'm talking to you
Yeah.
now,
Mm-hmm.
I would have told her, honey, look, that is your husband, and it is until death do you all apart. You don't put nobody in your
Yeah.
business as far as your husband is concerned, because for what little you know, these people that you putting in your marriage could be
Don't.
some of these people that's gonna end up with
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
husband.
Don't even know them.
And and then people that you don't know, you don't tell them stuff. Even the peoples that you know, you don't share certain stuff with these
You
peoples.
don't.
Stuff that you don't care about nobody knowing about. Yeah, but stuff like what's going on now with them,
Yeah.
none of that had any business being on the
And that's
internet.
what I had said before I went to my day job this morning. That's the same thing. The voluntary, too much information, and use confirmation. Right now, what you said, it was too much. We didn't know. You
Yeah,
need to know that.
no, and this is what I said in a comment that I just made on a video they did. I say, I'm a person, I don't believe anything what anybody says because it's two sides to a story. So you just can't go and take this person's side
Yeah.
and not know what really happened. And nobody knows what happened in their house but them and God.
Yeah.
Even the children, that's off limits for the children. Most adults that I know that have children, they don't even argue in front of their children because you know why? Because they don't want their children to hear that stuff. They don't want the children to hear their parents arguing. They don't want their parents, they don't want to be arguing parents in front of their children. And this is what, I said, but it's too far gone now, so it's really no hope for it. But what should have happened, this is just me saying,
Mm-hmm.
you know, this is just me saying what I think should have happened. When things was not looking good, they should have sat and talked, got a minister, a preacher, to minister to them about what the importance of being married is
Exactly.
about.
Exactly. So I believe that.
Marriage, it was an old lady told me this, and she's dead and gone. She would probably be like 100 and some years old if she had lived. But this is one thing she told me that you don't never do. You don't never go put people's in your marriage. You don't go and tell people stuff that happens in your house, because the simple fact is that you will go and tell these people something that happened in your house. They gonna say something, so they gonna go and tell your business. The person gonna be mad with you
Yeah.
for telling them, and they gonna be mad at them for them saying something about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I get
So
it. Mm-hmm.
you have to always be careful for what you say to people. You can't tell people stuff because people take things the wrong way and they run with it.
Yeah.
And that marriage situation had no business being on social
Not
media
at all.
because he stated that He did not want that on social media
Yeah.
because he knew how the people's was.
The
Because
backlash.
when I first, you know, I saw her. Well, I got acquainted with her on social media through him. So it's like, the people's just, you could tell how the way people's act and the way they are. They don't have to know you to say stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so he was introducing her to social media, and he would tell his followers to go over and follow her
Yeah,
page.
I remember
But
that.
those people's on social media, when he would do that, they would be just so negative. And see, he knew all along how it was going to be with this stuff being out on social media about his marriage.
Mm-hmm.
He knew exactly how these people was going to react to that.
Yeah,
He knew it was not going to be anything
yeah.
nice. And he said it that he did not want that out there because he knew. He know how negative peoples are, and they don't have. It amazes me. I'm like, do they know them? The way they
Oh
talk.
yeah.
It's like people don't have to know you for to give you respect.
You're
You
right.
know, they don't have to know you to respect you, but they disrespect you and they don't even know
Yeah.
you. And it's like if I could have just me myself, because I've talked to peoples before, like younger peoples that I know, like young peoples just like that. Well, they're younger than her because they got married, at real young ages. And I would tell them, it'll be like, now you get married, so you know what that means. That means that you don't go and be telling your friends and stuff about what's going on in your house with your husband.
Exactly.
You have to let your husband know if it's something he did that you don't like. You have to just say, well, honey, I didn't like that.
Yeah,
You
I didn't
know,
like it.
uh, what you
You
did, and
volunteering too
I,
much information.
yes, and I'll be like, just sit down and talk to him and let him know, that you didn't want, to be disrespected
Yeah,
like that or
because I
whatever,
believe it could have worked out. Because it's a beautiful
Yeah, because
couple.
but see, she put
They would
on
have been a beautiful couple.
yes, because it was just so beautiful seeing them with the family,
And that's how I
you
like.
know.
Yeah.
And it takes, I'm gonna tell you, it takes a good-hearted man to accept another man's children, and three of
Three.
them at that.
Is
It takes a good-hearted man to do that because most men are too selfish
yeah.
to even consider another man's children.
Yeah.
You
Even
know,
just with one, but with three? With three?
three, and so
Yeah,
you
no
can tell
way.
that was
Yes.
the best husband for her ever.
Exactly.
Family things, family outings,
I seen
family
it all. Trust me. Before this
vacations.
app went down, I was looking at them. I That was one of my favorite couples in these YouTube social Facebook social media stream. My favorite, how they used to go and decorate the whatever hotel or wherever they was visiting for that birthday or anniversary. How they decorated, how they showed love for each other. And when this happened, I was shocked. I did not believe what I was hearing. I couldn't believe it.
It was shocking, that happened because I stated in a live I saw. I've been on social media since 2012, and I've never seen anything like this before. And I'm like, because the Facebook that I'll see some little stuff on YouTube, but they don't drag it too long. But Facebook, they drag it so long, And I'm like, I didn't know that they did that. And I said, and as long as I've been on here, I've never seen anything like this
This is
before in
this
my life.
first. This is
And
first.
it's like it's just taken it's done took a lot from Facebook, because Facebook used to be fun. People used to be excited to get on Facebook. And like I used to be excited to get on Facebook, but it's like now that this stuff has taken place, so it's like I know what my notifications is gonna be about. It ain't funny, but it's like it's Facebook used to just be fun. Seeing all the good stuff.
Yeah.
People's happy,
Seeing your
sharing good
classmates.
stuff. And
Yeah.
nobody really going off. But it's with this one situation has created something really
It
big,
did.
and it's really draining for the
Yeah.
people that's dealing with this,
Yeah. That's true.
because like I say, some stuff is not made for Facebook, and
So,
this is something that's not made for Facebook.
yeah. That's why I told you
It's not.
it seemed literally seemed like a soap opera to me. Because people want
Yes, and
every
I said, I'm not cutting you off, but I said this should be like a movie or something played out, because this is really somebody's life
yeah,
that this happened to for real.
exactly.
And I'm like, somebody gonna probably do a movie off of.
Yeah, because it's been going on almost a year.
Yes, and it has drawn millions and millions of peoples have tuned in to this, and I'm like, somebody is gonna come and offer a movie deal,
Yes.
but they're gonna have to get somebody's permission before they can do it. But
It's going to be
this
both
is
of their
gonna be a
permissions
deal.
because they know what happened in their life.
Yeah, and see, and this is gonna be played out in the movie as something that happened in real life
Hmm.
to this person, and they gonna have to give permission for them to do this movie,
Yeah.
because this is really it's like a movie,
Because it,
something that you see on Lifetime.
yeah, and it's what's this is what people go through in the real world, domestic violence. And then so people want to
Yes,
know, is this true? What happened to you? Or are you just saying something just to say something to leave your husband? People, when you put stuff out there, you gotta expect the backlash, and that's what she getting out is the backlash. That's what's
yeah,
happening.
yeah, but it was gonna be a lot of that, because they seeing this, and these are people's really looked up to this beautiful couple with this little family, so now it's like it has just exploded, you know, and it's nothing nice, for to see somebody go through something like this,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you don't know them, but, just seeing them, it's somebody's son, daughter, sister, cousin
yeah.
that this is happening with,
Hmm.
and like about the stuff with the finger, I broke my finger, it was probably in 2006, and I couldn't fake it. I couldn't fake that, because I had to actually have surgery
Yeah.
on that finger, and they ain't said nothing to me. My doctor didn't say nothing about, well, you got to wear this splint on there for a certain time. No, I broke that finger that Friday, and that Thursday I was at the hospital having surgery on this finger, and I knew. I'm like, no, it ain't no finger broke, because, mm-mm.
Yeah.
So it was just like a lot of false information, out there
Yeah.
with this situation. And I just really, you know, um, I hated to see that happen with
Yeah.
them.
Because it happened in such a small time frame. It happened within since October, and now it's July. So much happened in that time frame. The incident that happened, the back and forth that happened, mainly with her, and the new boyfriend, all the drama that's going on with the small daughter, and it's just a lot within a year that's happening. And I'm gonna speak on Tangela Sears. Tangela Sears says, I have so many friends in the world and on Facebook that never heard of them. My media friends always asking, who are these people you're watching? Everybody don't watch them, but a lot of people do. But a lot of people do. Don't you agree? A lot of people is on them.
Yeah, a
A
lot of
lot.
people
So many
was
people
watching
got
them.
pages to talk about this. There's a lot of pages that people got channels to talk about this.
Yeah, they've been on for a while. Probably before I got on, but I got on, but I really wasn't on like that,
Me neither.
But I know I wouldn't see anything like this go on,
Yeah, because I just
you
used to
know.
scroll through, look at them, see what they doing, and pass on and go to something else. But when I heard this, I was like, what? The truth?
It's
Domestic
too
violence?
much.
Oh, I tuned in because I couldn't believe it. Like I said in October, I did my video and I left it alone. That's why you see a lot of these new people out here and just doing a video every day. They putting the word out. I did my video in October and I left it alone. But I seen all this other stuff going. I said, you know what? Let me put my face back on the scene and give my opinion of what I see that's going on. Because it's getting ridiculous. People going to court. People is literally
Yeah,
going to
and
court.
it's. I mean, they going to court for something that's happening in somebody else's life, though. This is not anything that's going on in their life. This is for something that's happening on Facebook, and they probably don't even know each other. These people that's going to court, they might know of each other, but they don't know each other well enough to be going to court and going to jail for.
Yeah.
So it's just really too far, and I'm looking for them to just really like shut some of those pages down
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, the ones who doing the name calling and doing too much, I think even with her channel, because I don't think it would have blown out of this proportion. Truth be said, I gotta be honest on my channel because I don't want my channel to be a negative channel. I want my channel to be a positive and uplifting. But at the end of the day, to tell the truth, a lot that was put out there that we didn't need to know, it was because of the wife. I have to say it. I got to be honest.
Yeah, but I do know this much. When I first got on Facebook, it was this lady. I don't know what that lady had done, but Facebook took her off for good. She can't never get on Facebook
What she was talking
again.
about?
I mean, I caught this like in the end, and she was on somebody else's page talking about, that they had put off for good.
Oh wow.
She could never get a Facebook page. She couldn't get on no social media platforms anymore.
Is it
And
negative
I don't
comment?
know what that lady had done, ma'am. I don't know what she could have
It had to
done.
be something negative for her to be off totally. Because normally they would
It,
strike your page and do all that. For her to totally be off, something had to be dramatic. Yeah, dramatic.
yeah, but that's what she said, and I'm like, oh, they put you off for good?
Wow.
And she was on, like, it was this man's page that she was on. So my impression was he may have been related to her, but she got up on his page and announced that Facebook had thrown her off good.
Oh,
She
wow.
wasn't gonna never be able to get back on
Oh,
anymore.
that's not good. That's not good. If you cannot be on off for at least 6 months, 3 months to be told off something she had to say that really violated the policy of Facebook. She must have to do something really bad. But when I keep going, let me read some comments real quick. Chandler say, I agree. It's a lot of people watch them. I watch them, but not the world. And BTW, your channel is positive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what it's all about. Like I said, when people come in and call, I want them to give their opinion, because a lot of people who do not have a channel, and people just want to be able to, for their voice to be heard instead of just typing it in. People want their voice to be heard. So that's what I want my channel to be all about: positivity, uplifting, encouraging, giving your opinion without somebody giving you some backlash. So definitely thank you for your call. Definitely, I love the conversation. I know people going to benefit from your intelligent conversation. I know you saying you're an older woman. I appreciate that. I love wisdom. I love people to come out the channel with full of wisdom, and that's what this phone call is about: maturity and wisdom. So I thank you.
You're welcome, and I will be calling in again.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to support your channel.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you have a good evening.
Okay, I will. Thank you again.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. It's all good. Say hey, Kathy in chat. Yeah, so you guys see the number that's in the text. So if anybody want to call and give their opinion about what's going on, feel free. You know, your opinion is welcome on this channel. Hold on, you guys. Let me try to do something on my phone. So again, the phone number is 727-641-3076. And I know that a lot of people that's in the chat would like to give their opinion. You just type in. But if you want your voice to be heard, feel free to call that number. This is my YouTube phone, and I want anybody who have something to say about what's going on with the situation, what's going on with the Latruths, give your opinion. Give your opinion, but just don't be disrespectful. Just don't be disrespectful, and you are welcome to call the phone. If it's a disrespectful call come in, I know how to hang up. And it's kind of late. It's 12 o'clock. I had a very long day today. You know, me and my son, we went and ran some errands. Then I had to come back and do my night job. So I know I'm on a little late, but at the end of the day, I want to engage with my audience to build my channel, and that's what it is. That's what it's all about. And the subject that's going on with the Latruth is really taking over in these YouTube streets. It's really taking over in this YouTube street because a family is divided. A family is divided, and the people who's watching, we on the outside looking in. We really don't know the truth. We have to go by what we're hearing through him, the wife, the husband, and through her, the ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife. And so, like I told everybody before, I gave my content and my reaction based on what the wife was saying. Beautiful. And the reason I call her beautiful, because she's a very beautiful woman. And I'm not here to put anyone down. And I'm just giving my opinion on what I hear through them. And she, in the beginning, gave the information, and I took my information based on what she was saying. And so, you know, even though I'm pretty much on the true side based on what she said, but like I told everybody, I believe it takes a Yana to fix my life. If I was to see that couple, the truth on Ayana fix my life, I know she would dig out the truth. She would dig out the truth. And I believe that um, the wife should take the lie to take the test, because she put it out. She put this out. And I believe that she need to take the test. And I was going to give the questions that we would love to hear on the lie detector test, but I'll probably do that another day because it's getting late. And if anybody before I leave want to make a phone call to my number to give your opinion of what's going on, don't hesitate. On my channel, It's a freedom of speech, long as you don't be disrespectful. It's women and men who want to so bad share their opinion, share their thought. This channel, you can be free to do that. You can be free to do that, long as no disrespect. Because at the end of the day, on my channel, I don't hate the husband and I don't hate the wife, the soon-to-be ex-wife. So I'm not going to say anything that I wouldn't say to my own child. I would say anything that I would not say to my own child. Because at the end of the day, what I see and what I said earlier, I see someone who is extremely hurt. Extremely hurt. I don't even think she know who to turn to. It's so much that she have to see every day when she go on Facebook and YouTube. So much she have to deal with. Mr. Latruths, he is so in tune to being who he is as a man. He can handle this. But I don't think that she's going to be able to handle and continue to handle all the backlash. Because the people is not let her get away with the things that were said. And like, you got to realize, if you really into what's going on, you got to listen. You got to listen. That Mr. Latruths didn't put too much out there. She put a lot out there. You may not see the videos. I seen all the videos before she took them down. I seen all the videos. And it was incriminating. It was a little too much volunteering information. Literally volunteering information that we didn't need to know. Some things in each channel we didn't need to know about. Some of these things we didn't need to know the size of his private parts. We didn't need to know how much money he had in the bank. We didn't need to know about he didn't want a child, because you got to realize it's a lot of people at the moment who didn't want children. A lot of people, it's honest to say, hey, I don't want children. It's nothing wrong with people saying that they don't want no children. It's nothing wrong with that. I seen a lot of women who said it, and I seen a lot of men who said they don't want children. But once they have the children, it's a different type of love. It's a different kind of type of love. And normally when someone have children, they know that they are busy. They know they are working, and they know they don't have time for the children. It's not like they saying they don't want to have a children because they're not able to take care of them. They already know how their life is, and they know at this time, when I'm saying I don't want to have children, I don't want to have the children because of this reason. But some people turn it around that make it seem like it's a bad thing for somebody to say that. It's not. It's so many people who said they don't want children, and it is what it is. That's just what it is. Let me read the comments. It's all good. Say, I finally caught your live. Thank you. Thank you. I do my live so different times. Mainly I do it at night because I work so much, so I got to get in where I fit in. And I've been doing pretty good by me definitely trying to build up my platform again, because I've been off for so many months. I'm building up my channel again, so I'm trying to come back on regular so I can keep my subscribers and keep the people who follow me in tune with what I'm giving. Tangela Sear said, she is beautiful, but she's young. I like her. He's too arrogant. And Tangela, let me say it like this. So many people have different personalities. And I heard a lot of people say he's cocky. And at the end of the day, I hear people saying that she's cocky. At the end of the day, if a person is who they are, if they being cocky, arrogant, if they didn't do bad, if you can't say anything bad that the person done, it's a lot of people that's cocky. It's a lot of people that's arrogant. But at the end of the day, what people really trying to find out is did he do what his wife said he done? Because there's a lot of arrogant people. It's a lot of people that's arrogant that I see on the news or TV at different places. You see a lot of arrogant, but is that person an evil and bad person? At the end of the day, is that person bad? Is that person evil? That's the main thing. If that person, you can tell like, oh, that person is a devil. You know, you got to. It's two sides. If that person godly, or if that person devilish. And so by somebody being arrogant, okay, that person might be arrogant, but is he a DV person? Is he a DV person? Did he do what his wife said she do? At the end of the day, regardless what people say, I describe a person's character. Is this person what somebody else said he or she is? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people probably prideful. Is you might see a lot of people who have a lot of pride. You might probably see somebody who have humility. A lot of people have different characters, but the character that they display is an evil towards somebody else. Is their personality going to defame somebody else's character? By him being um, arrogant, is he hurting his wife by being arrogant? So we can't, even though we say and describe a person, we have to really see if a person is a wolf in sheep clothing, or a sheep in uh, sheep clothing. We have to see. It's no in between. Either you good or you bad. Either you have good motives or you have bad motives. What's going on? That's what we trying to figure out now. So when I said earlier in my other video that this is not going to be any closure no time soon, I mean that. This is not going to be closure anytime soon. Because at the end of the day, a rumor was put out about a person, Mr. Latruths. And when a rumor is put out about a certain person, the person who put that rumor out have the burden of proof. You have to prove that this person DV'd you. You have to prove it with receipts, with pictures, with anything. You have to prove it. And this person is not, the wife is not, even though I have nothing against her, please don't disrespect my channel, come up with these negative comments. Please don't do that. She put it out there. Now she have to prove it. She said he was a DV person who DV'd her. Now, do you have pictures? Do you have a hospital bill? Did he get arrested? You have to have proof on what you say. And so that's why I think a lot of people is going against it, because the story is changing. 1 minute he did, from what she say, and 1 minute he didn't. And so let me read the comment. Rebecca says, I feel bad for them. Family that was so happy came to an end. That's what I was saying. That is what I'm saying. I couldn't believe it. In October, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So I had to wait until I hear her talk, or him talk. And when I heard her talk, I made my decision. Chandler Sear says, I'm on the news and radio. I always work close with law enforcement. I see so much, and DV is silent and not always physical. Okay, now you said DV. Now this your word now, Tangela. You said DV is silent and not always physical. I need to know what you're talking about. How, when you say DV is not physical, DV is physical. So you probably have to explain that to me. From what I know, DV, domestic violence, is physical. So are you saying it's verbal, emotional? Is it so, you know? So yeah, so you guys, probably tomorrow, because I was going to give my opinion and my thought of what I feel that need to be in a lie detector test and what questions need to be asked. But I see that it's getting late and I have to go to work tomorrow because I'm the manager on duty tomorrow. So I have to go to work to Saturday. I was off today at my day job and it's 12:15 in Florida. So if anybody want to make a phone call, DV is okay. Domestic violence is verbal, emotional, all that. I'm finna Google it because I want to know. I want to know. So let me Google real quick. Okay, I'm finna Google you guys because I want to know. What is domestic violence? What is domestic violence? Just a minute. Let me see what their definition of it is. What is domestic violence? Okay, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is do my research and I'm gonna come back on and talk about what domestic violence is. Because what I'm seeing on here, domestic violence can be verbal, mental, and emotional. Okay, and that is Tangela Sears. And what's that name? Oh, I need my glasses. Hold on. And that's covered by Kay. And my fiance is in the limelight. I cover for him way too long, not wanting to mess up his career. But God exposed it in the public when he hit me outside for first time hitting me. Wow. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Lord knows I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. So you just make yourself, please go in a safe place, get around from that. Since you know that happened to you, get away. Get away. I just was looking at some shows on YouTube about some women. It's what's the channel? It was on YouTube, and it was on something crimes, and it was showing how some women who was threatened and they end up being unalive. So you make sure you in a safe place. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. Make sure, covered by K, that you are in a safe place. Because some of these women that I was looking at today, and what it was called, dang, what is called? I was looking at it today. I can't think of it, but I want you get yourself in a safe place, baby. Get yourself in a safe place, and I'm gonna be praying for you. I promise you, I'm gonna be praying for you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Tangela Sears, we deal with it in court daily. Lots of women deal with it daily, and they are messed up emotionally and mentally. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And it's sad. And it's sad. caught red-handed. Yes, I have a restraining order for a year. I'm not I'm not going, okay? Okay. Yes, I have a restraining order for a year. I'm not going, okay? Going back. Okay, don't go back. And you what I want you to know too, a restraining order is a piece of paper. Okay? A restraining order is a piece of paper. So you got to do more. You got to make sure you are out of sight and out of mind. Make sure you talk to people, talk to your job, anything, and protect yourself. Protect yourself. Because I don't want nothing to happen to you at all. I may not know you, but I know when somebody come on my platform, my heart goes out to them. So be safe. Do whatever you have to do, because a paper is just a paper. And they don't stop a person from doing what they have to do mentally. So protect yourself. Stay away. Go in hiding if you have to. Don't surround yourself around that person. If that person asks for you to come around, don't go. Don't go. Okay, so everybody, you got my number. So if you want to call before I leave, because I'm getting ready to head, getting ready to go to bed, because like I said, in Florida it's 12:20, and I just got off from work like 2 hours ago, and I told myself that I am going on live. So if you want to call, please don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate to call. Covered by Key said, "Thank you for your prayers. I am very hurt. He tried to tear me down. My God, my everything. He's hate the light in me. Him, God, him, mom. His mom told me he is abusing me. I know God will heal me. Love you, woman of God. You welcome, darling. You make sure you take care of yourself, honey. You make sure you take care of yourself, and you do what you have to do to protect yourself. Stay away. Don't get weak in a moment and end up going back to something that's going to keep you suppressed. Get in your word and read the God's word, and keep yourself uplifted, okay? All right. You keep yourself uplifted. So I'm going to give this number out one more time. I'm going to give the number out one more time. So whoever want to call, because I'm going to shut it down at 12:30. I'm going to shut it down, and I would come back on tomorrow, because I have to go to work tomorrow from 7 to 3:30, but I'll be off after that. So let me get this number again. Hold on. Hold on. It's 727-641-3076. 727-641-3076. And covered by Key, I just pray that God cover you in the blood of Jesus, that you are always in a safe environment, that you do not get weak with words, get weak of how he's going to make things better. Do what you have to do and stay in a safe place. That's my prayer to you. That's my prayer for you, sweetheart. Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to keep my head up and not go back. I'm doing good. Feel better not being around him. The devil is a lie. Thought I was the blame. You're not to blame, sweetheart. People deal with what they dealing with, and the one they hurt is the one that's closest to them. So you're good. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, and you keep your distance. Keep your distance, sweetheart, okay? Because you got to realize that people out here love you. Believe that. Rebecca say he says she can't take it. He says she can't take it. Are you saying that Robert saying beautiful can't take it? And when I say beautiful, I'm talking about your girl because she's beautiful and I say beautiful. So you saying that beautiful can't take it? She probably can't because it's a lot. That's a lot that she going through every day. Soon as you get on Facebook, soon as you get on YouTube and you scroll, you see faces with devil horns and stuff in there, all that little stuff. That's a lot. But that what people portray. She persuading herself like that of the things that she's saying and doing, so people look at her as the devil, because at the end of the day she's saying that he didn't put her on when everybody know that he put her on. She don't give him his flowers, but yet she gave him his flowers when she was with him, but when they separated she don't give him the flowers. And people seeing that back and forth, they see that inconsistency in her. So people calling her names and calling her out, and it's sad. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's why he said, hey, say it's a skit. Because some things can be done closed doors. That divorce could have been closed doors. We didn't have to be a part of that. Social media didn't have to be a part of their divorce, of their separation. So now it's the backlash that she have to deal with. Rebecca said, he said she can't take it. Covered by Key said the truth will come out with them. It will. That's why everybody listen to me. Listen. At the end of the day, it's so many channels that's doing commentary, reaction channel about this soap opera with the Latruths. At the end of the day, that's not going to stop. People are going to be talking about this all day long, every day, all day. And they got the right to, because it's on social media. But at the end of the day, like I said, they need to, well, I'm going to say it like this. If she put it out there and said this about him, she need to prove it. She need to prove that he is a DV person who did DV to her. She got to prove it because she put it out there. So he can just chill and don't have to take a lie to take the test, because he don't have to prove nothing. He didn't say this. She said it. So now she got the burden of proof. She got the burden of proof because she put that out there. And now social media ain't just going to go for, oh, just let it be over. Don't talk about that no more. People not going for that. No, no, no. They not going for it. So that's why they on her head like that. That's why so many people on her head. I don't want to be on her head like that, because I know she got a lot that she got to go through. I know she's dealing with a lot. Have to see this every time you open up social media, Facebook and YouTube. You got to see your name in here. That got to be a lot. So I feel bad for the girl, to tell the truth. Rebecca said, I can't take it for someone to do that. It's hurtful to know a picture of my body on social media. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. And covered by K said, I hope he don't, okay, I hope he didn't, but I'm telling you, they be a whole different person on camera. I told my church, but they couldn't see it. I recorded him, so I had have him doing and saying how he was treated. Like, sometimes you got to do what you have to do. To have proof of whatever it is, you have to have your receipts. You have to have some recording. You have to have your documents. You have to have everything you need if you need to prove something, because some people, when you go to court and you don't have any bruises on you, it's his or her words against that person. But when you have your receipts, you have your proof, hey, that's going to be even better. So I tell people to have their receipts, have your documents, have all that stuff, because it's her word against his word. You know, it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose. Rebecca said their family knows more about them than the world. And covered by Key said, yes, family knows, but will go against the woman anyways. Well, I'm going to tell you, my belief in the situation when it comes to believing a person, it is, if a person don't have any bruises on them, it is her word against his. Because now it's the women sometimes abusing the man. And now that the police and people know that sometimes a woman could be the aggressor, they say, hey, we're not going to just arrest him because you say he hit you. Where is the scar? Where is the proof? And if they don't have proof, they're not going to arrest the man as much no more, because they know sometimes it's the woman who is the person who's doing all the hitting. It's painful for that family to see this happening to a family member. It is. That's heartbreaking. And Sandra said, hello, beautiful. Been a while. It's been a while, and I'm so glad that you catching my chat. And what it is that, I work a night job. And when I work the night job, sometimes I have to come home. And I definitely have to take care of my family before I get on social media. So sometimes it's going to be late like this. And I just want to get in what I fit in. Because so many content creators and reaction channels is on this social media. I just literally have to get in where I fit in. And with me, I don't mind about my size of people who watch me. I don't mind about that. I come on, do my content, and whoever come on, come on. So I'm very thankful for that, because like I said, I'm becoming on more regular, so I can get my face back in these YouTube streets like I used to be back 2 years ago. So I'm just going to be doing things more for me and reacting on certain things that's going on in these YouTube and Facebook streets. Covered by K said, is why I won't comment on the Latruths, because I don't want to accuse anyone if they didn't do that. A lie hurts. Mine couldn't hide this. It's outside in the store called up. Plus, cause how bad he hit me. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I am. I am. It's so many people, so many of us who has been through the situation, and I'm just sorry that you had to go through that. But since you out of it, just stay out of it, and once you start healing, keep on healing, and don't feel that things change. Try your best not to go by it. Just because you healed and you are not around that person, you might start missing that person talking to you. You might miss that person touch. You might miss something about that person. You got to be strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. Lois Jones said, hello, Brown Tan, Sugar, and everyone. How you doing? Legend of Oz, hello, Brown Tan, Mars, and Chad. How everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I really do hope everybody doing well. But like I said, at the end of the day, when it come to that couple, I just hope they get an understanding. I hope they can co-parent. I hope that the truth come out, what's going on. That's the main thing. That's why I say I believe that that family need to get counseling, need to go on Ayana Fix My Life. I don't want to hear about Dr. Phil. I don't want to hear about no other channel, because those channels just going to allow somebody just to talk and talk and talk. With Ayana Fix My Life, Ayana is going to put some people on a spot. She want to put them so much on the spot they can't help but talk or leave, because she will get Yana Fix My Life. Trust me, I might look at her before I go to bed, because I love how she is able to not know a person, but for them to give a little bit about what's happening in their family dynamics, where she can just fix a way and make them do the work and bring out what's going on with them. The only people who can't take it will walk away because they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to see the truth. They do not want to see the truth. But with this situation with the Latruths, somebody is telling the truth, somebody is telling a lie. But like I said, if they didn't want this to be out in social media and did not want nobody talking about it, they should have kept it to themselves. But like I say, it's almost a year. It is not going to be no closure until the truth is out. The truth shall set you free. When somebody's saying they've been abused, who know if that's true or not? That's why I say they need to go, both of them need to take a lie to take the test. Both of them need to go on the Y'all to Fix My Life. Because just like I said on that show called Baby Boy, when she punched your boy in his face and he hold his face and turned back and bite slapped her, he never wanted to hit her, but it was a reaction. So we don't know what really went on and goes on in these people household. We don't know. We have to go by what people is telling us, what they are telling us. That's what we have to go by, what they are telling us. Monica said, good evening. Good evening, Monica Carter. But yeah, so like I say, I gave my phone number, and I was so happy to talk to a woman. She didn't want to give her name, but she was full of wisdom. And I loved how her conversation was. I cannot wait till I go back to my own video and listen to the woman who was on the phone talking to us. And so if you don't want to give your name and you do not have a channel and you want your voice to be heard, call 727-641-3076 and give your opinion what's going on with the Latruths. If you want to just give a comment of what's going on with your life, give a comment of what's going on. People is not going to know who you are. I'm not going to put your number out there. You can, in some way, I think if you hit star 69 or something, you can delete your number. But if you want to call and let your voice be heard on my channel, feel free. Feel free, because a lot of people do not have a channel. A lot of people who do not have a channel and they have something that they want to say. You can say it on my channel. You can say it on my channel. And I'm going to give my number out one more time. If somebody don't call in 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you all good night. And I will definitely see you all tomorrow. Tangela Sear says, they said it's over and they are going through a divorce. So what's the purpose of counseling? Maybe it's time they go their separate ways. It's not interested. I'm not interested in what went on in their home. Well, the only reason I am is because they put it out there. And like I said, this is soap opera. This been going on since October. It's a lot of people probably agree with what you saying, that they're not interested, but I am, because they put it out there. I want to know. I want to know. Because people don't look at cable and TV anymore. YouTube, TikTok, social media, Instagram, that's the new TV. And so when people put something out there and they don't want to talk about it, why not? Why not? You put it out there, people want closure for ourselves. We want to know. The people want to know. So that's all I'm saying. So whether they want to put it out there or not and don't want to talk about it no more, well, next time, don't put your business on social media. We won't want to know about it. We won't talk about it. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't want to know either. But they put it out there. They put it out there, and that's something um not minor. That's something major. That somebody hit them. That's something major. That somebody was in a DV relationship. That's nothing petty. That's nothing small. That's big. That's big. So, like if when you put something out there, give the rest of us closure. Don't say, "Oh my God, I'm looking bad in these streets. I don't want to talk about it no more." No, prove what that you said that person did to you. You got to prove that. You can't just let that go like that and have everybody wondering if this person did that or not. But at the end of the day, if he good with it, then I can't help but be good with it. If he don't mind that um that he don't want nobody else to talk about it, that people gonna give their opinion regardless, don't talk about it. I respect that. I will respect that. I won't say nothing about it again. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I gotta go to work tomorrow from 7 to 3:30. But definitely, I'll be back. I'm gonna try to come back every day. Try to come back every day. Try. I'm not going to tell a person that I will come back every day. I'm going to try to come back every day. So with that being said, everybody, in Florida is 12:40, and I got to get some rest because I got to go to work 7 in the morning from 7 o'clock to 3:30. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on this subject. I'll probably be cooking something that I might come on. I'll probably be talking about something else. I'll probably be reading scripture. With me, my channel is diverse. My channel is diverse. I want people who come on my channel to know I'm just not going to be talking about one thing. It might be coming one day and I'm just going to be coming to do my hair. I might be coming to do skin care on a 51-year-old woman. I might be coming to just come on just to say hello and see what a conversation leads. You know what I'm saying? So my channel is very diverse. It's definitely not going to be on one subject. Like tomorrow, I may not even talk about this. And then 3 days later, I may talk about something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to come back and talk about something else that had to do with them. But guess what? Tomorrow, it may not be about them because that's not my channel. It's not based on what's going on with that family. That's not what my channel is, but I want everybody to keep engaging because my channel is very uplifting, positive, and people gravitate to a fresh, a breath of fresh air. With all the drama that's going on in these YouTube streets, some people just want to come to a different channel who don't do all the cussing, who don't do all the name calling, and just want to say, I feel at home on her channel. I can turn my volume up without having to say, "Oh, this person finna cuss. Let me turn my volume down." This channel, you'll find some peace. And I can't knock nobody else's channel down. That's not what I'm about. To each its own. To each its own. Anybody who have a job to do when it comes to these YouTube, do your job. Do your job. Keep doing what you're doing. It's all good. Say, have a blessed night, everyone. And Rebecca says she can't take it with all the people going off on her. Yeah, that's why I say I have a daughter, uh, close to her age, but my daughter's older than her, and my heart go out to her. Even though she put this out, she didn't know what she was getting herself into. That's why Rob was saying, say it's a skit. Not because he was hiding something, because he knew the backlash. He knew she couldn't handle the backlash, even though she put a smile on her face. You don't know what that girl go through when she get home behind those closed walls with her little baby girl sleep and her kids with their other fathers, and she's sleeping and hearing and seeing and having flashbacks what everybody done said. Even the things she said, I ain't saying, hey, she shouldn't. Nobody should do her like they doing, but at the end of the day, you put something out there that people want you to prove. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, like I said, every time I look at the clock, I see time is going faster and faster. And the more time passes, the more sleep I'm not getting. So, with that being said, everybody, subscribe to my channel if you find my channel is one to be interesting. Like, share, and thank you all for leaving a comment. But I gotta get some sleep. I thank you all for coming to the channel, saying what you have to say. I appreciate you all so very much. Miss Rebecca said, he said she can't take it with the people going off the way he can take it. Yeah, he definitely could take it. Because in the beginning, he was telling people to leave her alone, leave it alone. In the beginning, he was telling people to leave it alone until she kept on coming back, doing all these interviews and telling people that he DV'd her. And so it is what it is. But yeah, he was telling people to leave her alone because nobody don't know her mental state. That's why I don't go in on the girl. Because she's so young and all this stuff she get, but she play like she hard and she can handle it. But deep down behind closed doors, when all social media is turned off, when baby girl is asleep, when the other kids are with their father, you don't know what that girl going through at night. So that's why I'm not finna be the one to be hard on that girl. I ain't finna be hard like that because, like I said, she young. I feel sorry for the girl. I feel sorry for her. I truly do. Money don't money. The amount of money you have don't bring happiness. I don't care how much money YouTube, Facebook, whatever channels paying her. That don't bring happiness. I know some celebrities who unalive themselves because of all the stress of the world. They couldn't take it. They got tired of it. So money don't bring peace and happiness and the fruit of the spirit. You got to have that within. So my loves. With that being said, my kings, queens, my brothers and sisters, my ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to head out because I have to get some sleep, and I will be back on tomorrow. I've been on for an hour and 22 minutes already. Okay, so everybody have a good night. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Please, please, please hit the share button. And thanks for everybody who left a comment. And with that being said, everybody, peace out. Have a wonderful night.